Hello, everybody. It's Walker Road Revelations. We're so glad to see you this morning.
Yeah.
We're on a trip today, so we're getting ready. We got to water the plants before we leave, though.
Yep. And speaking of plants, I wanted to talk a little bit about, well, first of all, before you leave for a trip, here's a couple Walker Road tips. Before you leave for a trip, extended time, make sure you get everything out of your refrigerator that you're not going to eat. Very, very important. Don't forget to run your dish machine before you go. Don't forget to take out the garbage. Lock the doors. Yes. Leave yourself a key outside just in case. So, and I'm not worried about anybody coming here because nobody knows where I live. But of course, we've got to water our plants here before we go. But I wanted to talk about this. This here, now when we got back from our last trip, we had some bugs in the house and couldn't quite figure out where they were coming from. So, if you look, Rich, could you lift that up for me? This is a beautiful fuchsia plant, by the way. It's gorgeous. And so underneath here's the culprit. Okay, in this bowl here.
Oh, I see them flying, look.
Yep. So here's the culprit. Now, stagnant water. That's what I want to talk about. Rich?
Yeah.
What happens with stagnant water?
Well, skeeters appear.
Yeah, skeeters and other bugs, apparently. And also, the dead foliage, I've learned that with gardening and stuff. Anytime you have that dead foliage in here, you can get those flies and pests. They love that stuff. But so, spiritually, we have to remember that we have to keep the living water flowing in us. Like, it's like a river, okay? It will continuously flow in us. We can't let it get stagnant, or in our spiritual lives, we will end up with pests. Okay, and those are those thoughts that we struggle with, you know, any bad desires, or even, you know, gluttony, sloth, you know, just whatever it might be, envy, pride, jealousy, any of those good ones, you know. So. And
another thing, the Hebrews only baptized, they were right about this. And I know some people are like, well, the Hebrews did this, it wasn't right. Well, tell me a person that's perfect. There ain't no race that's perfect either, but they was right about some stuff. And the Hebrews baptized in running water only. How about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, I love it.
Had to be running.
I love it.
I'm just saying. It was symbolic.
Yes, it is. And
you
a lot
can get baptized in the lake. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying, though, something about that running water. It's moving.
Yes.
It's moving. It has to move in this kingdom.
Yeah.
If anything's going to happen spiritually.
Yeah. Yes. And I think there is a lot more in the Bible that is symbolic than some people read it as. I think sometimes people can take some things literal that weren't never meant to be. So keep an open mind today. Make sure your living water is continuing to flow. Don't let it get stagnant. You know, keep refreshing yourself in the living water, who is Jesus. So keep getting to know him each and every day. You know, and if you don't know where to start, all you got to do is just say, hey, guidance, I need some help. And it'll come. Seek, you know, yes. Seek first the kingdom and all else shall follow. God is good. So make sure you're watering your own spiritual garden today. And we love you. Stay blessed and stay tuned.